This video is brought to you by Infinity Kingdom. Infinity Kingdom has launched globally back in January 2021. In September, more regions of the world joined the party, including South Korea, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and for this particular event, Infinity Kingdom will finally launch in Japan as well. For the special occasion and to welcome all the new players, the game is preparing for the biggest and greatest event since the Contention of Legends that happened back in September, and we have been invited to participate. It's called the Revival of Cities, and it will start on January 25th exclusively on server 136. You will be able to join, and this is the best time for trying out Infinity Kingdom if you haven't yet, because everyone will start with a brand new character and migration will not be allowed on this server. Let's check together this amazing event trailer. A huge thanks to Infinity Kingdom for sponsoring this video and for inviting me to this event. Yes, you heard it right. This is the best moment to start playing Infinity Kingdom, or even just trying it out to see if it's the game for you. Tomorrow, on January 25th, the brand new event Revival of Cities will start. If you have already played the Contention of Legends event back in September, you may have already an idea of what to expect, but this one will be much more engaging. Server 136 will open, and for 60 days we are going to battle each other to the last shed of blood to occupy all the cities on the map. We have been invited to participate, and when I say we, I don't mean just me. You can join our alliance and play together for 2 months. I will not be the only content creator on this journey. Infinity Kingdom invited other content creators to the party, and I think you know someone in particular.
Wait, is this thing on? Where am I? Oh, this is Wick's channel. All right, taking this over was easier than I thought. Guys, it's Omniarch. I'm gonna be playing with Wick in the Revival of Cities campaign, and if you want him to have his channel back, you gotta drop a thumbs up down there, okay? You scroll down, go ahead and like the video. Look, it's cozy here. I can hang out here all day. We could do this all day, guys. You did it. Okay, we're good? All right, Wick, back to you.
That's right. Me and Omniarch are going to play together. We will be in the same alliance. We will be very active, so if you want to hang out with us or play with us, make sure to create a new character tomorrow, 25th of January in server 136. This is a huge event happening in the game, and the rewards will be proportionally big. The developers have announced that the best rankings at the end of the event will get huge in-game prizes, and they will be assigned after each of the 2 stages, which I will explain in a moment. For example, rank 1 for the attack chart will get 15,000 gems, 30 superior speed-ups chest, and 150 raffle tickets. Basically 150 free spins on the roulette. While the rank 1 in construction score is going to get 15,000 gems, 162 Philosopher's Stones, which effectively correspond to 180 openings and 150 raffle tickets. And everyone else is going to be rewarded for participation up to the very latest rank, with gems, speed-ups, Philosopher's Stones, and resource packages. So this is really the best event to start playing Infinity Kingdom with. If you want to be better prepared on creating an account on server 136 when it opens, I'm going to show you the quickest way to do it. After downloading and installing Infinity Kingdom using my link in the description down below and entering the game for the first time, you will automatically get an account on the latest open server in the game. This is my main account in Infinity Kingdom, but as I said, I will not be using this account as the migration is not allowed and everyone is starting over. Let's think of this as a restart project. You are going to click on your avatar on the top left corner, then you want to click on Character. You can see that right now I only have my main character, but I can create another one by clicking on Create a New Character. And on January 25th, you will be able to see on the list of available servers the Revival of Cities server number 0136, which will literally be called Revival of Cities, so you really cannot go wrong. When you join the server, you will need to pick between 3 factions: Ruslan in red, Vitas in green, and Idvia in blue. Me and Omniarch will be in the red faction, Ruslan, so make sure to keep that in mind if you want to play with us. Each faction is granting you a different initial bonus. Ruslan gives you 5% cavalry health, Vitas gives you 5% shieldman health, while Idvia gives you 5% spearman health. Once you join our faction, make sure to join our alliance family. The group of alliances will go under the name of Infinity Warriors. Just search for the tag IW and send a request and come play with us. If the main alliance will be full, which I guess it's gonna happen very fast since thousands of players will join the server from all over the world, you can join the other family alliances. IW2, IW3, IW4 and so on. We have a plan, we are already recruiting leaders and it's important we have a big mass of alliances at the beginning and later in the event you will understand why. If you have watched some of my Infinity Kingdom videos in the past, you may already know what's the game like. Infinity Kingdom is a high fantasy strategy MMO, which you can play both from your mobile device or download the PC version for free on Steam. I personally love to use the PC version of Infinity Kingdom on Steam. The gaming experience so far is extremely smooth and reliable, no lags, no issues. Now this is my main account and the map is all colored with the 3 faction colors, but at the beginning it will not look like that at all. The map will be completely open for contention and the goal will be to occupy all the cities on the map up to level 9. The outer circle of the map will contain the lower level cities and the more you approach to the center of the map, the more the level of the cities will increase, up to level 9. You see higher levels here because each city has been already occupied, constructed and leveled up, which is also one of the goals of the Revival of Cities event. Once you occupy a city, the portion of the territory under its influence will color with red, green or blue, according to the faction you belong to. You can see that our map is kinda evenly distributed. That's how a peaceful server looks like, and we will not be aiming towards a peaceful occupation during this event. We will need to beat the other factions and take the lead. Occupying cities grants you a series of advantages. First, you will get the first occupation rewards. Second, every city will grant your alliance a tax, which can be any of the 5 resources in the game: food, wood, stone, iron and gold, and the tax will get higher according to the city level and you will be able to claim it in the alliance page. Third, you will be granted an extra boost, which will vary according to the city you have occupied. For example, you can get 5% extra troop training speed, or extra resource production, or more healing speed for the troops in your hospital, more attacks for your troops, more attack for your immortals, more health for your troops, and so on. The fourth and final bonus you get from a captured city is about the resource gathering. Once you control the territory under the influence of the city you occupied, your gathering speed on the territory itself will be increased by an extra 50%, and you want to be really active and gather as much as you can, especially in the beginning of your journey in a new server with a new account. Therefore, gathering on your territory while benefiting of an extra 50% gathering speed will be very important. So the more you move towards the center of the map, the more difficult will the cities be to attack and capture. The Revival of Cities event will revolve all around capturing the cities and constructing them and will be divided in 2 stages. During stage 1, we will need to occupy all level 6 cities and below. During stage 2, we will need to occupy all level 9 cities and below, so basically level 7, 8 and 9. To better capture a city, we will need to relocate in a so-called hive formation around it, with the stronger players closer to the city walls and the rest in the next available slots in the outer circles, like shown in the picture. I will speak more in details about the strategies to better capture a city, but the rule of thumb to defeat the garrison troops in the center of the city in an effective way is to have your troop power at least equal to the garrison power or in an acceptable range. Let's say maximum 500 to 1000 points lower if you have good immortals. The group of players will first need to defeat the outer wall durability by clicking and attacking the perimeter, and afterwards the center where the garrison troops are located. You will have 15 minutes to reach your goal, and once the city will be captured, the players will be ranked by performance. During both Stage 1 and Stage 2 of the event, participants will be ranked following 2 different charts. The first chart is the attack chart, where players will accumulate points by destroying the wall durability and defeating the garrison troops in the cities. The second chart is the construction chart, where players can accumulate points by building and upgrading the cities after occupying them. To construct a city, the process is easy. You just tap on the city you captured and send your marches over there. In this way, you will also be able to accumulate alliance currency, which you can spend in many different ways. We will talk about this as well in the content to come. I will publish a video about the event every single week to update you on our progress. You can be featured in the weekly videos, so if you want to join me and the other awesome content creators on this 2-month journey, now it's the time to download Infinity Kingdom using the links in the description down below. You can also check out Infinity Kingdom's social media accounts, where they publish a lot of interesting stuff and updates about the game. Thank you for tuning in. May the strongest faction win. I will see you on the next one. Ciao!